Good evening and welcome to News Geelong on another cold autumn evening. Hope you've enjoyed a good safe week, as tonight we look at the continuing good news stories emanating from our great city. A school of excellence and presence in Geelong continues to be St Joseph's College, up on the top of a Fraser Street hill, as a new extension, a vet extension, takes shape. From the world of sport, our man of thoroughbred racing, John Dunn, will cover the 11th meeting of the Geelong Synthetic out at the Geelong Racing Club, including the News Geelong Channel 31 handicap, while Alex Tigani will take a look at local football as the weekend of interleague footy throughout country Victoria takes place. And from the weather world, we'll bring you the forecast for Geelong and the Surf Coast over the next 6 days. Catering for local people who want to maintain active social contact, the Geelong Activities Club provides its members with a variety of sporting, leisure, educational, personal development and social activities through participation in activity groups and the actual running of the club. Meryl Friend has more.
Before, here under the Harrison Bridge, it's the blue-grey building and it is the home of the Life Activities Centre, the Belmont Pavilion, where there are over 400 members meeting several times a week to enjoy over 25 activities. We're able to speak with their president and vice president and one of the conveners of the dance group.
We have some 407 financial members at the moment, and the club was actually convened and started by the GP Association with two of their lovely sisters, and they and myself got it off the ground. And then after a year they retired from the group, and I became president, and from that point on I've been off and on president for I think 3 times. This is the 3rd period. But it's an incredible place to be because of the noise you can hear in the background, and I can't hear a thing that's going on. We provide some 29 different groups, which includes ballroom dancing, bus trips, caravan groups, cycling groups, bocce, which has about 80 to 90 players every Wednesday. And what it does is it gives people a place that they can come and talk to people. Because one of the most essential things I think in life is to be able to talk, get the weight off your shoulders in an environment where you know you're welcome. And this was a very happy family. And for years we had our own official hugger, who's unfortunately passed on now, but a very lovely lady, and every morning you got your free hug when you came in, and it was beautiful. Yeah.
Lynette, you've been involved for a long time?
Yes, ever since it started, so which is quite a long time, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy what everybody gets out of the club too, and as you see, we've got our morning tea this morning, and everybody's enjoying that too. So
now you're the convener of
China painting, which I have it at my place, and we call it a therapy class, and if you've got any problems, we solve them, as well as China painting and cooking.
So the problems of the world, you can walk away with your weight of your shoulders all gone when you leave your class.
That's right. Once the girls walk out the door, it's all left behind, so you don't go home with anything.
Fantastic. So how long have you been China painting?
I think how old my daughter is, 40 years.
Oh, we just all come along, have a lot of fun. We have a lovely chap with Nick who has his music CDs, and we average about 25 to 30 people. And we do all the old-time dancing and some new Vogue, and have a lovely afternoon tea and a lot of fun and a lot of chatter.
How many people would you get coming along, Val?
Oh, around 25 to 30. Sometimes a few more, sometimes a bit less, yes.
Oh, it sounds like lots of fun. Have you got a dancing background?
Yes, I've always danced since I was about 14 years.
In ballroom?
Yes. Yeah.
From the Life Activities Club for Australia's biggest morning tea, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. Travelling south up the Shannon Avenue Hill towards a Fraser Street, the former landmarks around St Joseph's College are showing change as the school continues its building developments across the school site. Meryl Friend reports.
We're standing on the grounds of St Joseph's College, and behind me is the construction of one of the new vet buildings, part of $4.2 million worth of federal funding. And we're able to speak with the principal, Paul Tobias.
Meryl, we're really excited about where we're up to. We're hoping for a finish about July. and we're hoping to be able to move Allied Health in straight away, which is upstairs here behind me. We've worked around the sorts of things that we're offering, trying to create employment opportunities for young people around Geelong into the future, and we think Allied Health is a really strong growth area. Similarly, we'll be offering carbon management and a number of traditional trades areas like building and construction, electrotechnology and plumbing. It's been
in the long time coming as well, but also now you've got that funding. What sort of amount are we talking about from the federal government?
We managed a cluster funding of $4.2 million. So there are 4 of us in the cluster. It's a Catholic cluster: Sacred Heart College, Clonard College, St Joseph's College and MacKillop Special School. And so most of it is being spent behind me here, but also $500,000 down at Sacred Heart College for an extension to their commercial cookery down there. So across the 2 schools, but yeah, it's a substantial amount of money and we're very grateful to the Commonwealth for funding it.
Now there's also some exciting news at the old Western Heights site. We've got a new West community hub down there for 2014 for a Year 9 standalone.
Yes, we're calling the new school Westcourt, which is named after our founder Edmund Rice. Westcourt was a little area of Ireland where he was born, and yeah, we've identified Year 9 as a year level that's sometimes disengaged, so trying to create a special program for them and been working really hard on the curriculum. We're currently set aside $1 million for refurbishment on that campus, and really looking forward to that opening up in 2014.
Future's looking bright for St Joseph's.
Yes, look, the demand for enrolments is really strong, and we've gone from a situation in Geelong where previously there were 8 boys' schools and now there's only 1, so we've really had to try and broaden our offerings and cater for all the boys that come here, and the demand is really strong.
Thank you, Merrill. This is News Geelong. As we go to a break, don't miss out on your favourite segments on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook for all the latest. We'll return with more news after the break.